hey, Blue Table fans! It always seems a little louder. Hey, Blue Table fans. Mini shockwave of happiness. Hey, how's it going? I hope you're doing as well as I am. Awesome! All right, so here's the deal. Going to give you some PSAs for the weeks. By the way, last week I actually took a little mini family vacation. Isn't that nice? We went up north, stayed the night, and we went to museums. We went to a car museum, a rifle museum, a train museum, and a natural history museum. So, yeah, that was all. And the train thing was awesome. They had the golden spike on display. It's pretty cool. So that made me happy. Great to spend time with family. Oh, and by the way, while we were there, as we're going into the hotel, we see this game shop. It's called Heebie Jeebies. It's up in Ogden. By the way, Ogden's a pretty nice little burg. It's like old-timey and a lot bigger than I thought it would be. So anyway, I go into this comic shop. Well, it's a comic/game shop. Anyway, oh my gosh. And it may sound like I'm making fun of it, but I'm not. It was so camp. It had every single stereotype of a game shop. A bunch of nerds playing Magic, and gray carpet where they actually had sections that were linoleum and it just had the carpet like setting on top of it. Just an oddball, a discontinued stuff, the cracked glass, on the display cameras. Oh, and I saw these toys, Shogun Warriors, something I had as a kid, and that was like giant robot genre, So they were just all this stuff, all secondhand, just kind of up on shelves and whatnot. It was a really wild ride. So. All right, so anyway, last week I was kind of out like half the week, scouting Valhalla. We took some professional type pictures up there. Although Robbie, looking at you, Robbie, I'm like, so you got pictures of the hot tub uncovered, right? And so I go to look at the video, it's pictures of the hot tub with the cover on. So anyway, but he said the photographs didn't turn out because the water was moving. So anyway, so Valhalla's going to be awesome. By the way, all the regular rooms have sold out for October. There's only drop pods now. Drop pod is typically bunk, but the bunks are queen sized, and this whole place is fantastic. It's decked out. You're going to have a great time. Limited time only for October. It's much wider open in May and August, and I can't say for sure just yet because we're still hammering out the details of our special guests, but there is a video game company out there and I'm not sure if, because of copyright things, they can say they're coming to our thing. Will that be, an endorsement of some kind? See the details that have to be hammered out. But apparently at this computer game company, and a lot of them are 40K players. So, what is it? So the game that they make is, one is about it's about life, but maybe someone only has like half of one. And it's some kind of fantasy world where it's like this great rim, and above it there's sky, right? So anyway, that's in the works, and we are also we're in talks with the creators of, because I was going to say Corvus Belli, so the creators of Infinity coming out. And this is all like, we're just fast as we can. This is hammering out the deals. Just hammering that as fast as we can. And it's a little bit of a juggling act, because you have to do both. Like you can't get people before you have the event And you can't have the event till all these other things are set up. So it's all kind of simultaneously done. But it all works out in the end. We have a whole professional crew working on this thing. It's outstanding. This is the year to get out here and go. So we have, for May, we've got a great introductory rate going. Lock it down. People that took advantage of that last time I said that are not regretting it for sure. And so that's Valhalla. We got a lot. It's like good news every day about that. Oh, also for the May one, April 29th to May 4th, that's 6 days, Monday through Saturday. We are having, that's a little blue table painting centric. And so I have staff here who are going to put on events at the Valhalla. One is, Mason is running a 40K multi-day scenario, so not all day long, but he'll be running kind of this little mini campaign. And also, Zane is bringing up all his Malifaux. And if I heard right, he's got one of every faction. So we're going to do a Malifaux board. And by the way, today I did an inventory of all of our tables in terrain, and we have like 20 different sets of terrain. We have 16 tables, and so the goal is to actually set up every single thing that we have. So it'll be a roundup from the very first Valhalla that we did all the way to the current one. It's just all getting set up, and it's going to be ridiculous, ridiculoso. All right. So what is next? Consignment program is up. Check the liner notes for links on that. That is a program where if you have a substantive painted army, complete, there could be some unpainted stuff sprinkled in there. You can either trade it in and get your satisfaction right up front, or if you want to wait and set your own price, then we can do it that way too. Check the link for details. That is experimental, but so far, so good. Okay. I do not know if, oh boy, how do I say this? We're likely to be hiring soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And I do want to talk to you. Well, so a while back, I set up, and you diehards may remember this, on the conference room wall, I had kind of set out how I wanted the company to grow, and it had 300 people on there. And as the months wore on, and I was like, really like working on this vision, moving towards this goal, I just got to a point where I was like, you know what? I don't really want that. And so I went in, I'm like, and I'm going to do something about it. So I picked up my box knife, I went into the conference room, and I literally carved the whole company, the future company, down to where I was like, oh yes, that's it. So a much leaner, that's family, where you can know each and every person that you work with, and that is where I'm going. And then from there, so instead of branching out, you go up and improve the quality and the facilities of the place that you work. People oriented. All right. Anyway, that's the best I can describe it. Sometime I'll show you what the actual breakdown is, or maybe I won't. Who knows what I'm going to do? All right. We have a new website up, and it's looking good. Still working out some kinks. There's still some features that were on the old one that need to be on the new one as well. But thanks for being patient. We do have much higher quality pictures showing off really the awesomeness of what we've been doing all along. And so, what was it? That's on Flickr. So Flickr has good upload capacity, and we like that. Lastly, if somebody leaves the company, because everyone wants to know, well, what happened to so-and-so? And I gotta tell you, I thought it over, and I really can't tell you that, because if someone has left, is it really my business to say, oh, this is what they're doing now? So That's the policy. I'd really appreciate it if you didn't ask. And I don't know what else to say besides that. It's very rare for somebody to be fired here. The vast majority of the cases, somebody just moves on. People have their lives are developing, and one of my goals is to bring miniature art, miniatures assembly and painting up to the same respectability, the same compensation as what I view as comparably difficult professions. It takes a lot of expertise to do this. It's a very specialized skill. And but the fact is, right now it's a developing industry, and as you may have noticed, it's mostly 20-somethings that work here. These are people who have things going on in their life. They're still developing where it is that they are going. So I don't know. That's the best I can describe it. I'm kind of just there's really no script. I just have headers for all of this. So anyway, did want to show you one last thing. And by the way, thanks for tuning in. I'd say sorry you have to look at my ugly mug, but I know my mug is awesome. All right, what else? Yeah, we're cracking along. We are, oh my gosh, making plans to go to Adepticon. And 1 week after Adepticon, bam, first Valhalla of the year. I'm so stoked. I can't wait. Oh, that's the other thing. The table, and I don't normally announce the tables, but now I can do that thing that I've always harped about, which is to make this giant space cruiser to scale, or do other types of terrain. Like in August, the plan, and this might change, but the plan is to do a rugged sort of realm of the sky type of terrain, inspired by possibly a popular video game. And so make this huge thing. And I was thinking, so to be primarily for fantasy, and you would, so I'm going to make spots on it where it can be fantasy type stuff, where you can take that off and you can put on like a starport or a colony or the science fiction features and turn it into a science fiction board. And the great room at the place that we found is, oh my gosh, it's like you could easily fit a 24-foot table in it. It's ridiculous. So that is what I have to say about that. Hold on, was there something else? Oh, going up early next week, some Zinch Demons. They're on rounds, like for 40K. Got about 20 old-style screamers, ton of flamers. Oh, and I want to show you one other thing. Got this in. This is new for the trade program. There are, oh my gosh, how many weapon teams here? 25 weapon teams. Check this out. The guys like come on and off like that. And this should be up early next week. There's about 180 infantry, including this really cool kind of semi-diorama. This is a like a holographic table, and then these are the, the commander guys. So basically just an absolute ton load of infantry. Some of it does need some TLC, but it does have 12 tanks, including this really cool this Inquisitor's tank. A couple of Sentinels. There are switch outs here, like this switches out to become a Basilisk or a something or other, I can't remember. So tons of magnetized parts. The Hellhound here has magnetization on it. You've got 3 Vendettas. These are with Forge World upgrades. And you've got, this is a command tank, so check this out. This comes off and has this underneath, and it changes into a Manticore or a Deathstrike. So I don't think that's magnetized. I don't know exactly how that works. But anyway, there it is. 180 infantry, 12 tanks, 3 Vendettas. Looks to be 25 heavy weapon teams, 2 Sentinels, and a lot of command figures. So that is going up early next week. If you're interested, I will put a price in the liner notes. you can contact us directly over the weekend and lock it down. Okay, before I sign off here, yeah, and I kind of just, I just go until I don't have anything more to say. Our goal at Valhalla this year, is to put up every single table that we have, and that means we will have terrain and armies for a lot of different games. People say, well, what games are being played at? Which one should I come to? Come to any of them. We've got staff, guests. There's bound to be plenty of people that play what you play, as long as it's a relatively mainstream thing. We should have tables up for Malifaux, Drop Zone Commander. Yeah, I know that's obscure, but I happen to love it. And excuse me, War Machine Hordes, of course, and then of course Warhammer Fantasy and 40K. And what else am I missing? Am I missing something? What other games should be represented there? And then of course you may run into some of the creators of these various games, and won't that be awesome? So thanks for tuning in. It's always an honor to look at our YouTube videos and see that so many people are interested in what it is that we do.